I saw a post not too long ago that inferred that if we don't like what we see going on in our community, that we should just move. And sometimes that's true. Grass really is greener in other places. Um, and some places tend to concentrate light and darkness in higher percentages, and that battle can be a bit much for people. But here's another way of looking at it. If I were to look out my window and I didn't like what I saw growing in my garden because the weeds were choking out the flowers, the edible fruits, and we'll say the weeds were just not fruit-bearing plants that only brought thorns, with no medicinal value, or who choked out the other plants to a much greater degree than they were offering medicinal value. Okay. We could kill all the flowers so that the weeds could be the best thing in the garden. Or we could just lop off the heads of all the flowers so they wouldn't outshine the weeds. Or we could weed. It's a verb too. Now, some ways to weed a garden: you can spray poison on it, but then everything really is poisoned in the long run, right? So one of my favorite ways to deal with weeds is to try to get the healthy plants strong by giving them good, nourishing support. And when the healthy plants are hardier because they're getting what they need, then the weeds don't have as much root or leg to stand on. But you can move if you want to. Blessings.